On the vertical axis, you will see the increase in the deficit to GDP ratio. I think the action of the government is, from this point of view, entirely appropriate. One has to keep in mind that in 2009, 85% of the deficit in 2009 was financed by the Bank of England. So there was clearly a need to do something to strengthen the fiscal account, and the government is taking action for this, and we think that the targets are going to be achieved. Adjustment. The United Kingdom was soft on this issue, and what we underscore in the fiscal monitor is that leaving aside the possible additional spending that is necessary because of the earthquake, it will be critical that the Japanese authorities clarify their plans in a more concrete way than in the past, particularly the measures to consolidate the fiscal accounts over the medium term. In 2011, it's quite interesting. Look in particular at what happened. Interest rate shocks are very important, but here I would like to focus on the deficit. In 2010 is the highest or the second highest among advanced countries. The debt ratio is projected this year in our figures for the general government to increase to almost 100% of GDP. So it's clear that this is putting a lot of pressure, in principle, on the fiscal account. The positive aspect for the United States is that the United States have a lot of credibility. Risk is relatively low. Is what we would call is a tail event.
This is more of a generalized challenge because the crisis was global. But I think based on historical evidence, yes, it's going to be difficult, but it has been done before. There are precedents.
Turn back to pre-crisis levels.
Yeah, it depends on. It's inevitable that when you start with deficits of the magnitude that you have seen in 2009 or 2010 for these countries, it's going to take time before you can bring them down. I would say that at the moment the programs are on track and deficits are being reduced.